Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk Spoop. I'm your host, Don, and today we're going to talk about Black Mold, which I watched on Tubi. As per usual on Let's Talk Spoop, we break things into six separate categories. Those six separate categories are story, acting, music, atmosphere, look, and finally creep. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Black Mold. So, story. This movie follows two characters as they go from condemned building to condemned building to take photos. There's some sort of artist. This is their artistic thing. The female lead, who is the one in the picture there, has just been accepted to do like a big art gala, right? So like it's a big deal, and so they're going from location to location taking pictures. And as they're doing this, we're getting to know these characters a bit, know their fears, kind of who they are. Finally, they end up at this massive complex. I think it was supposed to be like a shutdown insane asylum. And they have a driver. Her name is CJ, and she is the only character whose name I remember from this movie, which is a failing on my part. She drops them off, and when she drops them off, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna be here for a while, like a couple hours, 3 hours at least. You want to come?" And she's like, "No, man. Like you're walking around a condemned insane asylum. You know, there's got to be like mold and other things in the air that can mess with your brain, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, whatever, dude." And of course, that is in fact what happens. So, whilst they are walking through this asylum, they come across a homeless man who immediately freaks out, thinking that they are agents from the government here to kidnap or kill him. And there is a scuffle that ensues. They are knocked unconscious, and when they come to, it's almost night, and he's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry. uh, I get it. You're not the CIA, and I am so sorry, especially because I think I broke your nose. Uh, yeah." And so now, they slowly start to go crazy. They're locked. They're not locked in. They can get out, but it starts to rain. The ride's not back, and we start to kind of fall into these twos: paranoia, hallucinations, and slow insanity. Um, it's really cool. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the concept. I give it a 4 out of 5 for story. Acting. It wasn't. There was no standout performances, but it's not. There were no bad performances. There's only 4 actors in this movie. They all did a good enough job. You believed them, but there was no like stellar performance. So I gave it a 3 for acting. Music is middle of the road. There's nothing really to talk about for music, so 2.5 as per my usual. Atmosphere. Like I said, I liked this movie. I enjoyed the concept, but it does kind of drag. There were points in the movie where I was just like, "Huh, I wonder what's going on my cell phone right now," because I wasn't held anymore. Um, but overall, it wasn't horrible. So a 3 for atmosphere. Look, there's not a lot of special effects in this movie. Like I said, it's mostly just these people freaking out and going crazy. However, there is one scene where the homeless man transforms into a werewolf, and it is laughably bad. So for look, I gave it a 1. Creep. I like psychological thrillers. I like psychological horror. I like delving into people going nuts. I think it's good. I like it a lot. So even though there wasn't like slashing or ghosts or anything like that, it got to me. So I gave it a 2.5 for Creep. Which when we tally up those scores, we get a 2.7 for Black Mold on Tubi. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments down below if you have any thoughts. If you have any questions, put it in the comments down below. If you would like to support the channel, put something in the comments down below. Or like, subscribe, ring the bell. Think about donating. Just think about it. Help us to build this community. Tell your friends. Okay, thanks, bye.